So, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. And as you can see, I am glowing. Do you see that glow? Okay. Do you see it? Wow. I call this the Jesus glow. This is a glow that no makeup brand can give you. Look at that smile. Do you see that? This is a glow that comes from above. This is a glow that comes from within. Look at that smile. Oh, child. My future husband is indeed a blessed man, though. So as I was saying, the Jesus glow is something that comes from within. The Jesus glow is peace. The Jesus glow is joy. Is strength. Is favor. Again, favor. Whatever you do is going to be successful. The Jesus glow is when people see you, they say, wow, look at this girl. She's not only beautiful, but she's kind. She's patient. She's loving. She's polite. She's full of love. Shy. The Jesus glow is so powerful that when your jealous girlfriends betray you because of jealousy, the Jesus glow is still there. When your boyfriend cheats on you, the Jesus glow is still there. When you lose your job, the Jesus glow is still there. You do not only slay your outfit, but you know how to slay the devil in prayer. You know how to scatter the devil. That is when you know. That is when you know you have the Jesus glow. Do you see that? Yes. So if you want to know more about the Jesus glow, stay tuned. Okay?
Look at me. Tell me what you see. See, I am like a tree planted by rivers of water.
Blend of love. When you come to my channel, you know it's all about encouragement, it's all about empowerment, and it's all about hope. Today I just want to clarify some things, alright? It's something that I want to talk about because, you know, I think it's important for some of you to understand and it's some of you to know. Because some people will say it, and I think that's so beautiful. Because people will say, Linda, you're always smiling. You're always joyful. I've never really seen you in a bad mood before. You're always calm. You're always peaceful. And always positive. And I'm like, listen. It is God, you know. And they roll their eyes. They roll their eyes because they don't get it, all right? And I personally call it the Jesus glow. It is the Jesus glow. When you walk into the room, people don't know you, they've never seen you before, and they say something is different about you. Something is different. I work as a physiotherapist, yeah? The other day, this patient came to me and she was like, you know, she comes regularly, and one day she asked me like, can I ask you a question? And I was like, yeah, sure. And she was like, she was really hesitating. I could see like the nervousness in her voice, and she was like, do you believe in Jesus? Are you a Christian? I was like, yeah, I am a Christian. And she was like, yeah, I can see it. I can see it. Like, I knew it. I saw it in you. And to me, that was the best compliment that anybody could ever give to me. Like, if someone sees you, and someone that doesn't know you, someone that doesn't know that you are a Christian, sees you and say, I see Jesus in you. Ha! That is the best compliment I have ever gotten in my entire life. Honestly, some of you think the best compliment is when a guy tells you, you are so fine, your body it looks like a Coke bottle, you know, you fine, you know, you no, that's not compliments. He says the same thing to 20 other girls. That's not the thing you should strive for. I think the thing you should strive for is when people see you, they say something is different about you. Something is different about you. And they don't know what it is. And I've given it a name. I call it the Jesus glow. Agony, the Jesus glow. Is the Jesus glow? I'm shining. Is the Jesus better than diamond? Is the Jesus glow? I'm shining. Is the Jesus glow? Oh, is the Jesus glow? Come on. Is the Jesus glow? Come on. Hey, is the Jesus glow? Hey. If you didn't know, now you know. Okay? So I call it the Jesus glow. Jesus glow is something that Fenty Beauty cannot give you. The Jesus glow is something Huda Beauty cannot give you. It is something that is really, that comes from within. It is something that you show. It shows. And how do you get it? It's a lifestyle. It is something where you come before God. And when you go on your knees and pour out everything that is in your heart, you pour it out to Him. You give it to Him. Every burden, you pour it out to Him. You are open. You are not hiding anything. You don't have any secret. You have a relationship with God. And I think that is what makes me, that is where I get my strength from. People are looking at me and thinking my life is easy. Linda is shining her teeth. Linda is always in a good mood. But you don't know the battle I face. I'm telling you, like, God is my best friend. And that is where I get my glow from. That is where I get my strength from. That is where I get my happiness from. People see me and think my life is easy. It's not. It's a constant fight. And as long as I live, it's gonna be a fight. But God is the one that gives me the strength. He is the one that gives me the strength. And I want to encourage you to really do the same. Because it can't be that we Christians are the ones that are complaining the most. It can't be that we Christians are the ones that are the most negative. It can't be. How can that be? People see us and they think being a Christian is a punishment. No. I want people to see you and look at you and be like, wow, you're always so calm. The way you deal with stress, I've never seen you stressed. Matter of fact, I am never stressed because I'm blessed. So yeah, it is not the easiest thing though, because it comes with a price. It comes with being obedient, you know, but I'm telling you, it is worth it. It is worth it. How can you be the light when you are always frowning your face like this? You're always in a bad mood. How is that a light? When God tells us as Christians that we are the light of this earth, you have to be the ones to bring peace. You have to be the ones to bring joy. You have to be the ones to bring hope. We have to be the ones to encourage people. That is what the light means. And I just see so many Christians that are just always complaining. How is that possible? You can't be complaining if you really understand who God is. You can't. Let me show you something real quick. The important thing you need to know about the Jesus glow, the important thing you need to know is that you have to open your heart to God and allow Him to have access into whatever you're going through. So I want to really show you something like a picture real quick. You see this glass. This glass represents your heart. Okay? This is your heart. And you see this. This is coffee. And this represents, you know, the struggles that we allow into our heart, the sins, the experiences, the damages, the burdens that pollutes our heart, the things that pollutes our heart. This is dirt. This is the things of the world that pollutes our heart. And it can be things like childhood traumas. All right, it starts in your childhood. You have been molested, okay, and now you, in your heart, you have sin. What this experience have made you has done is that now you have perversion in your heart. Now you have guilt in your heart. Now you have fear in your heart. Okay, so things like this come, and you don't have a father, so now you are seeking attention from men. You're doing all this type of things, and you enter into a toxic relationship, and this relationship damages your heart. This guy cheats on you. You now have insecurity. You now have anxiety. You have trust issues. These are the things that's coming into your heart. You're full of hatred. You hate men. Okay, these are the things that I experience. If you want to see my videos, just check out my videos where I talked about my childhood traumas. Yeah, so these are the things that just pollutes your heart. And when it gets to your heart, it gets to you. It changes the way you see life. It pollutes not only your heart, but it pollutes your sight, the way you see people. It affects your character. It affects your attitudes towards people. You have been disappointed by friends. People have accused you for no reason. So now you don't trust people. You don't trust friends. You have trust issues. These are things, that pollute your heart. And for some people, the heart looks like this. For some people, their heart is so polluted. It's so full. People that are dealing with depression, all these things is in your heart, and it's weighing you down, and it's heavy on your heart. And it shows on the outside. It shows in your attitude. You are frustrated. The way you speak, the things you say, it all comes from here, from your heart, because it is polluted. And now, how do you get the Jesus glow? Coming back to the Jesus glow. God is telling you, come to me and pour out these things. I can handle your mess. For some people, you've actually killed somebody. It could be something like that. You're living with guilt. You're living with shame. This is all in your heart. And God is saying, there is nothing that I cannot forgive. There is nothing that I cannot forgive. Pour it to me. Pour it out to me. Pour it out to me. For some people, their hearts are like this. So you're not letting anything out, and you're not letting, you don't want to let anything in. You are numb. You are numb. You've built a wall. You've built a wall. You've isolated yourself because of the things that you have seen and the things that you are going through. So now you're like this, and God is saying, please, will you take away this wall and pour it out? Pour it out. Trust me. Pour it out. I can handle your mess. Pour it out to me. Come to me in prayer. Come to me in worship. Cry out to me. Tell me what you're going through. And empty yourself. Empty yourself. And that is a step. That is the first step. That is what I had to learn. I had to learn how to empty myself. How to come before God transparent, open. I had to start with being honest to myself first. And then I think that is that is even the problem. How can you be honest to God if you're not honest to yourself? And you know what happens when you empty yourself? God is going to replace everything. He's going to now start to fill you up. He's now going to fill you up with peace. So, as I was saying, He's going to keep pouring into you. When you come into His presence, He's going to fill you up with joy, with peace, with hope, with strength. When you come to Him and spend time in His presence, that is what He does. He fills you up with His love. This water represents God. God is the source. The source that never ends. He's the one that satisfies your soul. There is a Bible verse where it says, He said He's the bread of life. He is the water that you drink of. And then when you drink of His water, you will never thirst again. So this is what God represents. He is the water. He is the one that quenches your thirst, that you will never thirst again. You have been searching for approval in people, in family, and people keep rejecting you, and you're looking for love, but God is He's telling you that He is the only one that can fill you up with His love. His love is pure. You don't have to do anything to receive His love. You don't have to do anything to be loved. He just loves you regardless of what you have done in the past, regardless of what sins you have committed. He's just saying, pour it out to me. Come to me and just confess it. Come to me and just trust me. Open your heart to me. Give your life to me. And keep spending time in my presence. Don't give up. And the more you spend time in His presence, you see how your heart, the thing that is in you now is just love. You're just filled with God's love. You're just filled with hope. You're just filled with joy. You're just filled with so much strength. And people now will start to see it, because it says in the Bible that it overflows. Out of your belly shall flow rivers of water. Look at this overflow. And that's where you start seeing the Jesus glow. It start pouring out. People start seeing it from the outside. So let me show you something. This is what most people do. Most Christians do. That's why you are still frustrated. That's why people won't see any difference in you. That's why you will not be different than anybody else. That's why people won't see the Jesus glow in you. Most Christians, alright? Everyone, no one is perfect. No one. Everyone has something dirty in their heart. Everyone. God sees the heart. God sees it. God sees what you're dealing with. God sees your lies. God sees your manipulating ways. God sees the thing that you think about, the thing that you cheating on your wife. God sees everything. God sees it. There is nothing hidden before God. God sees it. But what religion tries to do is they don't pour out the dirt. They keep it in their heart. They don't pour it out to God because of pride. Pride, okay? They don't pour anything out to God. But they go to church every Sunday, once a week. And they have some type of, godliness, some type of, revelation once in a week. And it's just, you see, it's just a little bit once in a week. You see that? And sometimes, sometimes a little bit more, But you see how messy it is. This is religion. It's so messy. Your heart is messy. You see that? It's even worse than the way it looked before. So messiness mixed with the wrong understanding. With a little bit of truth, Your heart mixed with truth, a little bit of truth, and you cannot fully have a real revelation of God if you haven't emptied your heart. It will always look messy. This is religion. you know. That's why some religious people, you judge people. You judge people. This is how your heart looks like. Who can you bless with this? Who can you bless with this mess? Nobody. Nobody. And you are so prideful. And you think you got it all together. And you have the right to push people away, to reject people, to condemn people, and represent Jesus in like this when Jesus is not like this. And people are running away from church because of the way you are treating them, because of your heart is polluted. And just because you have a little bit of understanding, you can quote the scriptures like a prime minister. You think you're better than everybody else. Look at this is what religion looks like, and it's not helping. And this is not the Jesus glow. And this is how most Christians look like. And it has to stop. It has to stop. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. Some people might feel offended by this. But yeah, I just had to do it. I just had to do it. Sorry. So yeah, let us get the real glow. Like, let us really shine from within. It's something that comes from within. The Jesus glow comes from within. You know, that's the only way you can make an impact. That's the only way you can bless people. It starts from the heart. And you need to surrender your heart to Jesus. It's not going to be easy. Trust God. And you will definitely have the Jesus glow. When you have the Jesus glow, even though you don't have friends for a season, you will never feel lonely. Even though you don't have anybody on your side, you don't have a boo, you don't have a bae, you will never feel lonely. You will never feel like you're missing out, because God is the full satisfaction. You can have the best husband in the world, but without Jesus, it's empty. God is the full satisfaction. Your husband cannot fulfill you. Your husband cannot make you whole. Only Jesus can. So, yeah. That is the Jesus glow. Is the Jesus glow? I'm shining. Is the Jesus better than diamond? Is the Jesus glow? I'm shining. Get the Jesus glow, honey. It's worth it. And yeah, that's it. Make sure you subscribe. And see you in my next video. Bye.